So this is a review of some stuff that we did last year, plus it's kind of just putting all the pieces together of what we've been actually doing in class. So just to kind of recap, we've been working with slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Or you could think of it as b plus mx. And just kind of a reminder, m is your slope, and again we count that using rise over run, and b is our y-intercept. So we are always, the first thing that we're going to do is you always plot the y-intercept on the y-axis, which is your vertical axis, and then we use our slope, the rise over run, to finish the line. So we'll look at a couple of examples. So our first example is going to be y equals 2x minus 3. So we start with the y-intercept, which is the b value, and so our first point needs to be on the y-axis at -3. So there's -3. Then I'm going to use my slope, which is 2, but I need to be a fraction. It needs to be rise over run, so that needs to be 2 over 1. And now I'm going to use that from my point of -3. So I'm going to rise 2 and run 1. And rise 2 and run 1. And then once you have about 3 points, that's plenty. You can use a straight edge or just kind of estimate a straight line. So here's our next graph. Our starting point is at +4. So we're going to plot on the y-intercept, that's our y-intercept, so on the y-axis we're going to plot +4, and then the nice thing is we have a fraction. So this fraction we can use, we can put the negative with either the 2 or the 3. I'm going to put it with the 2, so I'm going to go down 2 because it's a negative, and over 3, and then down 2 over 3. Whoops, 1, 2, 3, sorry. I could also go backwards. I could see this as 2 negative 3. That's not great. So I could go up 2 and backwards 3 and plot a point right there. That also works. And so then you connect your points to make your line. Okay, we'll go through the next ones kind of quickly. All right, so y equals -3x. This does not have a plus or minus anything, which means it has to be 0. So that means we would be starting at the origin. And then again, my slope needs to be a fraction, so that needs to be -3 over 1. Hopefully when you do that, it's a little bit straighter. So I'm going to go down 3 over 1, plot a point, down 3 over 1, and plot a point. And then we can make our line. Okay, so this is y equals x plus 2, so my y-intercept would be 2, so I'm starting at a +2. The coefficient of x is not written. You need to understand that that's a 1, and then as a fraction, that's 1 over 1. And so from the 2, we're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and then you can make your line. All right, last example, y equals -3/4 x plus 5. I'm going to be starting at 5 on the y-axis. That is called, again, my y-intercept. And then I'm going to use, I need to be going down, so my slope needs to be going in a negative direction. So I'm going to be going down 3 over 4. Whoops, that was 1, down 3 over 4, down 3 over 4, wherever that is, and then connect your points. Your line is a line, so it should have arrows on it. All right, so for the rest of class today, you're going to complete 4 practice problems on the front page of the worksheet the substitute's going to give you, and then you're going to check your answers. And then you'll flip over to the back and actually do a graded practice that you'll turn in and I will grade. After you've completed the graded practice and you've turned it in, then you can start working on your ramp project again. And we'll just see the progress that you made today before I do anything different or new tomorrow. Please be on your best behavior. Thank you.